Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the Teacher
Yeah.
Tour. We've got a very special guest today, Roderic Maianu. Let's get right into it.
Roderic, you've been doing some great things. Tell them about yourself, how old you are, what division you play, where you're from.
Okay, so I'm 14, and I've been playing disc golf for about 4 years now, since summer of 2020. And I've been playing in the MA1 division this year.
Nice. So did you started playing in 2020? Was it like COVID that kind of got you playing, like just something to do outside, or how did you get into disc golf?
Yeah, my dad had COVID in summer of 2020, and he wanted to do something outside after that. So we played disc golf before that, not that often, but then we started doing it a little more. Actually, we did it in Angel Fire, Mexico. There was a mountain course there. That's where we started doing it, and then we looked up some courses in Dallas, and we started playing, and eventually started doing leagues and stuff, and just got really into it.
Nice. So you live in the Dallas area?
Yes.
Where at in Dallas?
Far North Dallas.
I know about where you're at.
Yeah.
I grew up on Jimmy Porter and Greenbelt and all that. So that's pretty cool. You're literally not far away from me.
Yeah.
All right, so Roderic, who are your sponsors this season, and like, what are they doing for you?
So I'm sponsored for the 2024 season by Armory Disc Golf, which is a retail store, and Hooligan Discs, disc manufacturer, located in Rockwall, Texas. And now, I guess, Future Tour.
Nice. So, like, is there like a certain percentage you have to like put in your bag for discos with Hooligan?
It's not a percentage, but it's like 4 discs in your bag, at least. You need to have
4 of their molds.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair. They definitely make some great discs. I have some experience with them.
They don't have enough molds for a full lineup yet, but hopefully they will soon.
Oh, they will. I know those guys fairly well. They're gonna have a full lineup pretty soon. All right, so like how long have you been competitively playing disc golf, like tournaments where you started taking it more serious?
So in 2021, I started playing some flex starts, but not very competitively, just in my division, and there was no one else in those divisions. But then at the beginning of 2022, I played my first actual tournament, like multiple round tournament. It was the Straddled Brazos in 2022, and that is where I met Jayden. You really inspired me to continue pursuing disc golf and really be competitive in it.
Hey, thanks.
Coming into 2024, what were your season goals?
So I remember setting, I think, like 5 goals or something. So one of them was to get sponsored, because I at the beginning of the year I wasn't sponsored, but I got some sponsors in like February, and I think to get another A-tier win, but this time in MA1, because I had a MA2 A-tier win, but I wanted to get one this year in MA1, and then to hit 985 by the end of the year rating.
Wow.
And then it's a big goal, but I want to win Junior Worlds in MJ15.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to not that as a goal. So it's kind of like when I show up to a tournament. Now I've only won one Pro Tour event, but when I show up to a tournament, I fully expect to win the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So to set that as a goal, that's a very good goal, even though it's way out there because there's so many players. There's a lot of factors in it, but I think that's an amazing goal for you to have for the year.
Yeah, I think I have a good chance. I placed 7th last year, so I can only improve on that.
Yeah, you definitely can. That is awesome. You've definitely been doing well, like good enough this year where it looks like you've been getting better since last year.
You just won Texas Amateur Championships, and you also won the Norman Pro-Am, right? So
Yes.
what were your strategies? What were your strategies during that?
Both of those tournaments, I really wanted to win. So I've been playing the Norman Pro-Am for the past 3 years, so I know those courses pretty well. So I felt pretty confident, and I won the Norman Pro-Am in MA2 last year. And then for the Texas Amateur Championships, I've been playing that course in Cedar Hill for a while now. I really like it, so I felt really confident, and I beat a 999 rated player.
Oh yeah,
Nice. So both those past tournaments that you won, Roderic, what was your practice routine for those? Like, did you get to get out to the course early, or were you in school so like you could only practice in your like at your house on a practice basket, or like what was your practice routine for those tournaments?
So I made sure to have a good putting routine the days before that tournament. So I putt for a while during that week just to make sure my putt was feeling good, and that's mostly what I did. I got to play, I think, one practice round before the Norman Pro-Am on the Noble course, I think, which is one of the harder courses that we played. So that helped me feel more confident in the courses and also with my putting. And then same thing for the Texas Amateur Championships. I was just putting a lot that week, and I got a practice round in before. I always like to do that.
Awesome. Hearing that you're getting an actual practice round in before the tournament, like that's very important. See, because it's like you know how to throw the shots, but it's almost like muscle memory. Like just getting the practice in that way when the tournament comes, there's no guessing on what you're gonna do. You just already know.
Yes.
So who are your top like pros you're following this season, like during the Pro Tour events?
So for a long time now, my two favorite pros have been Simon Lizotte and Gannon Burr.
Nine.
I really like them. I like their style of play and their form. And I actually, if you've ever seen me putt, I started mimicking Gannon Burr's putting form last year, and everyone says I putt just like him.
Well, he makes them, so that's not. If there was a putt to copy, then that's a pretty good one to go copy. Roderic, what's your go-to disc in your bag right now? Like, what's helping you get these wins on the course?
Probably my FD3.
FD3, and there's that. What is that disc like?
It's a very overstable fairway driver, so I like to throw flex shots or just hyzers, and
Nice.
it just helps me stay in the fairway, stuff like that.
Awesome. What are you putting with?
I'm putting with the Lynx.
The Lynx. That's a beadless putter?
No, it's beaded.
It's beaded?
I like the beaded putter, yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever thrown one of those, but I know a lot of people that putt them.
Yeah, it's kind of like a deeper judge, and it's more flat than a judge.
Okay, awesome. I definitely like a flat top putter. That's awesome.
I've heard a lot of him saying whenever he putts, they chain out. So how have you felt about that, Roderic? Like, is that true?
Yes, it is. I have had a lot of spit outs this
Are you having
season.
Gannon? Or you putt like Gannon? So I gotta ask you: are you having Gannon burst spit outs?
Yes.
Like, do you putt super hard?
Yeah,
Like
I
Gannon?
putt pretty hard.
It's very likely that those putts will come out.
Yeah.
So, like, unless you hit absolutely perfect, like if you're left side a little bit, it's moving so fast that it's hard for the basket to catch it. So on tour we call them Gannon burst spit outs. Where like everyone watching knows like that's probably gonna spit out, and he's just so surprised, and it's like, well, Gannon, like you putt really hard, dude. So he makes a lot of them, but that's because he's hitting them perfect. When he's just a little bit off, it's coming in so fast that it spits out quite often. But it's because of the speed that the putter's coming in.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're making them, don't switch a thing. Definitely do your thing.
Ironically, it seems like when I get my spit outs, it's usually when I hit dead center.
Right off the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just really sad.
That's rough. That's rough. It always is heartbreaking for that to happen because like you're watching it go into the center of what you're aiming at, and then it just comes back out.
Yeah.
When you're practicing for a tournament, do you ever just go, well, where's the Simon line?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it actually works out, and it's actually a good high percentage shot, but not all the time.
Yeah. And for the people that are listening that don't know what the Simon line is, it's Simon Lizotte. He's on the Pro Tour, and he's known for taking just crazy lines that no one else thinks about, but often it works out, and it's actually a good line. So
Yeah.
Roderic's a fan of Simon, so I kind of figured that he would try some of these so-called Simon lines out.
That's what I want to know, because I know Roger could throw really far.
I only got one more question for you, and it's how can people follow you to keep up with your tournaments, see how well you're doing, see how good see your progress and all that. How can people follow you?
Okay, so I don't have a Facebook or Instagram, but my dad does, and he posts all this stuff about me. And then I do have a YouTube channel, and I post shorts on the channel. I'm hoping to post more videos. So, and that channel's my name, Roderic Maianu.
Awesome. Y'all heard it. Go follow him. See how he's doing. I'm sure he's gonna win another tournament here soon. And hopefully one of the guys from the Future Tour takes down Junior Worlds here coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I had for you, Roderic. It's nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Roger, for letting us talk to you about your game. Thanks for tuning in on here. Make sure you go follow us at Future Tour DG.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the team, Roderic.
Thank you.
Do you